Hello everyone, and welcome to part 4 of answering these questions. Now, I'm sorry part 3 ended abruptly, but what happened was the battery on my flip died, so I had to take a break for about an hour and let it recharge. It's good to go now, but there's not much time left on the camera because I've been doing this for so long, and I still have a whole bunch of Suddenplant episodes to finalize, so we're going to make this quick. We're in the home stretch now. Alright, a bunch of random cues. Another list. How wonderful. Who is your favorite Lincoln kid? Already discussed this. Are you going to keep playing The Sims 2 with the third generation? Already discussed this too. Is Amanda ever going to get married? Oh, there you go. There's an original, new question. Thank you. Well, I can't, and I can't give you the answer because, like I said, I don't like to reveal things that are going to happen in the future of my Sims 2 shows. You know, it could happen. Maybe after Amanda is tired of her life, you know, going after all these different men and not really having a secure male figure in her life, maybe she will settle down and get married eventually, even if she has to fight off the other elements of herself that want her to remain a free agent, so to speak. It could happen in the future as Amanda gets older. Not saying it will, but saying it could. To who? Now that I really can't tell you. Are you going to expand her house because she got more money from Mike's death? Yes, actually, I do plan to expand Amanda's house just a little using the money from Mike's death. You'll probably see it in the next Come On Amanda episode, which I believe will be after the next Lucy and Puck. I believe Lucy and Puck is the next on the itinerary, then Amanda, and then Sue's World. Are you going to put a staircase, another staircase, in Lucy's house? That's a very practical question because, after all, there's 3 people who are at least child age or above, and they're going to get jammed up on the stairs, and soon there will be 4. I'm thinking yes. At some point, I will have to build a second staircase in the Lincoln house. Not sure whether it's going to be directly next to the first, or whether it's going to be an outside staircase, or what the case is going to be, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be building another staircase in the Summer Dream house before long. When is Sue going to adopt her kid? If all goes well, the second episode of Sue's World will revolve mainly around the adoption of a new child. So hopefully that will go well and everyone will be excited. It's funny, even though this prune soda has been sitting out for about an hour, it's still cold because this basement is so very cold. I'm in the basement by now, if you haven't figured that out. Prunalicious. Alright. Sorry for the randomness, but I was bored. Spelled like a wooden board. Wow, I didn't know a wooden board could ask complicated questions. Or at least somewhat complicated questions. I guess he must be related to Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Because, you know, that was a real interesting character right there. Alright. When are you starting the Sue series? I can't wait. Well, I'm going to tolerate the repetition of this question because, like I said, when I posted this video, it was before the first episode of Sue's World, so it was the main thing on many people's minds. I'm just going to let it go. It's not going to bother me. Alright. Next question. I have some questions. Sure. When are you going to start Sue's World? Heh. I think I have to go to the post office tomorrow. I wonder when I should set my alarm. Oh, was I making a video? Oh, yes. Questions. Answers. Right. And then there's a list of name suggestions, which is very good and nice, and I'll have to, you know, look at that. Also, I wonder if you were Mario. It's me, Mario. And you were stuck on an island and had no food. Who would you eat? Demo, Luigi, or Yoshi? Well, now, I think I would eat Yoshi, and the reason is he is the largest by far, the dumbest by far, and he always ends up getting himself killed anyway. He falls into holes or is sacrificed in lava, so he's pretty much doomed as it is, so let's just eat him, get it done with. Besides, Demo, she's an alien after all. I'm not sure that her biology is compatible with ours. You know, she might be completely inedible, might even be poisonous. So I would not recommend eating her. However, on the other hand, if this island that we're stranded on has, you know, natives, has like, you know, native girls, I guess I'd have to eat Luigi because he's competition, you know. He's tall and slender and much more, you know, athletic, or Mario's short and fat. I mean, Mario, if I'm Mario, I have to knock Luigi out of the way so I can, you know, get those girls first. And of course, they might be impressed by a guy who rides a dinosaur. So I might spare Yoshi and eat Luigi. But only if there's girls on the island. If it's just a barren, plain island, then sorry Yoshi, your dinner. Alright, that's my answer to that question. My question for you, if a glider has a glide ratio of 1 to 10, it goes down 1 foot for every 10 feet it travels horizontally. Suppose two gliders start at the same height, one with a glide ratio of 0.3 and the other one with a glide ratio of 2 to 7. If they glide until they hit the ground, which one will have the glide for the furthest distance? Well, seeing that 2/7 comes out to 0.28 and other stuff, that makes it lower than 0.3, which means it will glide longer. Yep, so there's your answer. Pretty simple. Please make a playlist for every group of videos you wrote down in video 500. I sort of have. If you click on the playlist tabs, pretty much everything's there. You know, maybe some of the little stuff isn't put in stuff, but all the major shows and even a lot of the extras, they're all in playlists. You just have to press the playlist button and you'll be good. What is your opinion on YouTube's new homepage? I don't really like it. I like the original 8 different subscription boxes. I like that a lot better. But just like every change that has been brought to YouTube, everyone's going to complain and everyone's going to get used to it and they're going to forget about the old way, so it's not really too much of a, not really too useful. Also, how do you feel about making LPs of Flash games? I'm willing to do it. I already did a little mini LP of an old Flash game called Defend Your Castle for my 400 subscriber special back last year. It's interesting, I was celebrating 400 subscribers, now I'm celebrating 1,500, but yeah, that was my, what I did for that. And if, like, I don't want to LP Flash games that everyone is doing, just because that wouldn't be interesting, unless they're like ones that strike me as the kind of game I'd really like. But yes, I am willing to LP Flash games. So if any of you know any good Flash games, just like with Mario Hacks, feel free to send me a link or whatever. Why don't you make your Sims 2 videos as long as your Civilization ones? Well, that's a fair question, and I can explain this. This is actually pretty easy to explain. My Civ videos, SimCity videos, and Super Mario World videos, I just sort of play until I feel like stopping. But all my Sims 2 videos are within one day, and I film the entire day, and I use whatever footage I think is interesting. I don't want to have too much extra footage. Like, I usually cut out giving commands, not always, but usually. If you haven't noticed, just watch any Sims 2 episode made within the last year, and you'll see that that hardly any commands are left in. Now, when the 10-minute rule was in place, I would have to cut down to 10 minutes of interesting stuff within the day. The most interesting 10 minutes out of the 30 to 50 minutes of footage I'd probably record. I mean, a lot of it is just giving commands, or nothing's really going on, or things are loading, or things are slow. All that gets cut out, and the nugget of a good episode will come out of that. Now, these days, I can usually squeeze 12 or 13 good minutes of footage out of an average sim day. But if I was trying to make like a 30-minute video for the sake of it, there would be just a lot of dead time, a lot of repetition, not much going on. It wouldn't be as interesting. So that's why I like to keep my Sims 2 videos the length that they are, 10 to 15 minutes, because I think that's a good enough time to... It's short enough to keep things interesting, but it's long enough to get the episode to breathe and have more going on. I mean, a lot of my early Sims 2 episodes were only 6 or 7 minutes, and I felt they were kind of rushed. So, a 13-minute episode I think is about a good length for a Sims 2 episode after all the editing. Okay. Here is my best question ever. Listen or read carefully. Ooh. Is the answer to this question no? Yet. No. This is a paradox. Because if I say no, then that means I'm disagreeing with what I just said, which is wrong. But if I say yes, then I'm wrong because it's no. So that way, I can't say yes or no. I'm going to say probably not. Is the answer to the question no? Probably not. Because it's not no, so therefore, it's no. Or it's not no, or something like that. But because probably not isn't the same as no, but it's similar to no, so it's almost the same thing with a gray area of uncertainty. And those little gray areas of uncertainty make so much difference when you differentiate between stuff. I don't know, I've been up way too long. Alright. Only one more question. Yay! We've only been doing this for an hour. If you are doing dual commentaries in the future, who will you be doing them with? Yes, for those of you who haven't heard, I'm planning on eventually having, guest commentary, dual commentary, where I have another person come on and commentate with me on my videos, or maybe I'll go to their videos and commentate with me. But really, at this point, the only people that I'd be willing to do this with are House of Sim members. People who are part of the community. Because, they've stuck with me, and through, more than just watching videos, we've chatted online and everything, and, they're the kind of people I would want on my videos, and I'd want to go to their videos. Now, don't think you can join the House of Sim and post one thing and immediately become, say, oh, can you do a commentary with me now because I'm a forum member. It's more than that. You have to, sort of be part of the community for a while, participate in some threads, and then maybe I'll consider it, if that makes any sense to you. But yeah, House of Sim, everyone is welcome to join. I guarantee you, everyone, it's a fun group of people. You will be welcomed there. Well, that brings us to the end of our questions. This episode has gone on a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a 20-minute video, but we're pushing an hour here, I think, when you add them all together. So thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to the Suddenplant channel, please do. Watch if you like seeing my face and hearing my voice and whatever else you might like. Then subscribe. Like I said, very soon there will be a new channel coming from me, a music channel. So I hope that you all subscribe to that when it comes out. Of course, I'll be making a big announcement video for that, but that's probably still a few weeks off. So delicious. Chocolate. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you stayed through all this, then I love you, because this is very long. I hope to do more stuff like this. So, if you guys have any ideas for videos like this in the future, please leave a message, whatever, after the beep. Beep. Goodbye. See you later.